Welcome to Jurassic World, a place full of the deadliest monsters on Earth, placed in cages and converted into plush toys for your enjoyment. This park has finally proven that humans are God. We've raised an extinct species from the dead and created new life. Jurassic World. It's like Disney World, only deadly. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Tea Times with Dark Lords. I'm the Lone Cyberwolf here, and today I'm gonna be talking about Jurassic World. Now, I want to tell you the reason I'm doing this review is actually because it's kind of convenient for me. I found this old YouTube video that I'd been working on, but never published, in my iMovie folder, and I decided I would upload it to YouTube because I'm very busy for the next few weeks. I'm directing a play, actually, one scene in a large play that I wrote, and I'm working with my actors, and our schedule got all scrambled up, and I don't really have time to make videos. So I decided the best option for me was to upload this video that I just had sitting around while I couldn't really make any. So here it is. This is my review of Jurassic World. And but just a little heads up, spoiler warning, there are spoilers in this review. It's kind of old, not very great quality, but I don't know, it's the best I can do right now. I hope you guys enjoy it. We begin with a shot of two baby dinosaurs hatching that looks really cool, but goes on for just a little bit too long. Then we cut to two kids who are on their way to Jurassic World to visit their Aunt Claire. Their names are... Actually, I don't know what their names are, because they're so dull that I really don't care. I'm just gonna call the brother Douche Nozzle, because that is exactly what he is. A douche nozzle. He flirts with women despite having a girlfriend. He treats his little brother like crud. He puts his little brother in danger just for kicks and giggles, and has no redeemable characteristics whatsoever. I've never seen that before. Honestly, all of these characters feel very paint by numbers. We have the douchey teenager and his adorable little angel of a brother that makes the douchey teenager look even more like a douche. And we have tons of other cliche characters that we'll get into after we rub in the fact that Douche Nozzle is a jerk at the airport scene. The mother reminds them, if something chases you, run! Wow, that foreshadowing actually hurt. We then cut to the aunt, or as I like to call her, paint by numbers character number 3, workaholic unveiling business lady. We get to spend the scene watching her talk to businessmen when she should be with the kids to rub in what a workaholic unveiling business lady she is. The marketers meeting was clearly just meant for exposition. No one talks like this when advertising. You don't tell people what's wrong with your product. You gloss over that part and shower your product in praises. Okay, I'll admit it. I smiled when the original music played. In fact, I gotta give the movie credit. The park looks incredible. The creators really worked hard to make this feel like an amusement park, and it paid off. We then cut to, guess what? More exposition as the aunt talks to... I'm not really sure who this guy is. Is he her boss or something? Well, anyways, they talk about a new genetic hybrid dinosaurs that's deadly as hell. They want to get a professional to check the dinosaur's confinement area before they put it on display. Who do they get? A raptor trainer. Okay, interesting choice. We then cut to Chris Pratt playing Chris Pratt. Seriously, he feels like Star-Lord in a Jurassic Park movie. They are the same character. No, wait, there is one difference. Star-Lord was a flawed character that had his own character arc in which he learned something. This character can do no wrong. I'm serious. He's always right about everything. He has no flaws, no character arc, nothing. And he's the flipping protagonist. He needs to do more than ride a motorcycle with raptors to be an interesting character. Also, does anyone else feel bad for the pig the raptors were chasing? Somebody call the ASCBA. I'm fairly certain this is animal abuse. Oh, look, it's paint by numbers character number 5. Corporate military guy who wants to make the new inventions, war machines. Off topic, I wonder who the bad guy is. Also, the scene with the military guy was way too long. We then cut to workaholic, unfeeling business lady as her sister realizes the aunt left the kids all alone. Is Claire's sister crying? Yes, because all women are either overdramatic or have no souls. Hey, you want to see something else cool? A Mercedes commercial? Great. We finally cut back to the dinosaur. Insimidos. You know what? I'm just calling it T-Rex 2.0. Because that's exactly what it is. So we cut back to T-Rex 2.0 as Chris Pratt inspects her and finds her thermal signs are not registering. He and 2 other guys go into the cage to check it out. But in the computer room, they discover that the dinosaur was in the cage and lowered its body heat to lure people in. Who's the first to get eaten? The not white guy. Shocker. Chris Pratt is the only survivor, and the dinosaur escapes. A group of soldiers are sent out to catch, not kill, T-Rex 2.0, as it is too important to the park to lose. Right, because losing the dino is what'll shut you down. Not the tiny safety hazard of a killer dinosaur on the loose. The soldiers find a hunk of the dino's flesh with a tracking implant in it, because the dino ripped it out as she remembered where they put it in. Right, a baby dinosaur actually remembered. You know what? I'm just gonna believe anything this godlike dinosaur does at this point. So blood drips ominously on the soldier. A trained officer didn't think to be suspicious when blood was raining on him. This is why you are dead. Cut back to the siblings as they are going on a ride into dinosaur-infested wilds. Douche Nozzle stares longingly at women. You have a girlfriend, jerk! I hope you get eaten. They head out just as the ride closes due to the deadly killer dinosaur that is on the loose. The boys are stuck out in the park. Why can't the ride send people back to the resort? This seems like a major safety problem. You can send people into dinosaur-infested wilds, but you can't forcibly bring them back. They're just gonna leave people out there? They didn't think to check and see if anyone was left out there? You suck at your job! So Douche Nozzle decides to go off the road to get a better look at the dinosaurs. Because he can do that. No safety protocols ensuring that the vehicle never leaves the road. Nothing. Because having a bunch of tourists driving anywhere they want in dinosaur habitats isn't in any way a danger to the people or the dinosaurs. Again, you suck at your job! But suddenly, Douche Nozzle's little brother notices the reflection of T-Rex 2.0 in the glass. Oh, come on! You were trying to tell me that neither the kids or the dinosaurs heard a dino bigger than a T-Rex coming? So, T-Rex 2.0 destroys the vehicle, allowing the kids to escape. They find themselves trapped between the dinosaur and a large waterfall, so they have no choice but to jump. Those kids are dead. They hit the water, and they fell unconscious, and they drowned. No? They're alive? Well, that's movie logic for you. We cut back to Chris Pratt and workaholic, unfeeling business lady tracking the kids. They find a dying dinosaur that was brutally attacked by T-Rex 2.0. Finally! Some animatronics! The scene was actually kind of sweet. Sure, it was clearly just put in there to try and force some emotion out of you, but the animatronics on the dinosaur really sold the show. But it raises the question, why weren't the animatronics used more? The great thing about Jurassic Park was that it was the perfect blend of CGI and animatronics that made the dinosaurs feel like they were really there. While the CGI in this movie isn't bad, you know it's CGI and it doesn't feel real. But who cares about that? we have to show how much Chris Pratt and Business Lady hate each other. Do they hook up? Then begin the epic race against time as the adults must find Douche Nozzle and his little brother, who has matches for some reason. You know what? I'm just not going to question anything anymore. Before T-Rex 2.0 eats them up. The kids somehow start a car running on 20-year-old fuel. Again, don't question it, and ride the Jurassic Park reference back to safety. But all is not well as the helicopter sent to gun down the T-Rex 2.0 finally crashes into the birdcage, releasing the pterodactyls that swarm on the innocent civilians of the park. The ant finally meets up with the kids, and then the ant and Chris Pratt kissed. Hey, you were a total a-hole to me, and we're about to die. Let's make out. And after that, we begin an actually well-done climax where the soldiers use the raptors to try and take down the dinosaur that's like 10 times their size. Don't question it. And we learn the ultimate plot twist. Get ready. This'll blow your mind. The T-Rex 2.0 is part raptor. Okay? So what? Seriously, this was InGen's big secret? It's part raptor? Who cares? It doesn't change anything. The dinosaur is still as deadly. What difference does this make? So then we begin the thrilling race off the island as Business Lady, Chris Pratt, Douche Nozzle, and his little brother fight their way through raptors to safety. And by this point, I just wanted the credits to roll. We find out the military guy wants to steal the equipment from InGen to use the dinos for his own personal gain. Because I've never seen that one before. Seriously though, what was the point of that? It had hardly any effect on the plot. Did we really need a bad guy? Isn't the giant killer dinosaur enough? But okay, I'll admit it, the release of the T-Rex was pretty awesome. Way to be a badass, Claire. Actually, the whole fight scene is easily the best part of the movie. For the first time, I was actually engaged. Watching the T-Rex work together with the Raptor to take down T-Rex 2.0 was pretty epic. Blue the Raptor is definitely my favorite character. So the T-Rex 2.0 is dead, and the people are safe. Even though there's still a T-Rex running around, you guys really just exchanged one problem for another. Oh, and the military died. Surprise, surprise. Ugh! Enough with the romance already! Just roll the credits! Oh, and that last shot with the T-Rex was pretty awesome. I smell a sequel! Oh, please no. So, was the original Jurassic Park better? Yes! Yes! A million times yes! Were you even listening? The original had far more interesting characters, animatronics to make the dinosaurs feel real, and it didn't feel like a sucky remake of a movie that I would much rather be watching. The acting was actually pretty decent, and the directing wasn't terrible, but there's nothing to make this film stand out. If you're looking for a mindless suspense film, Jurassic World is for you. But if you're looking for something with a little bit more substance, you might want to leave the theater. This has been Tea Times with Dark Lords. I'm Joni, signing out.